Hello and welcome to the yearly Vlogdate for 2018 in January. Because, yeah, I just gotta recap some of the things that's happened to me this year and tell you about PS Plus that's coming out this month. For those of you who've never seen this kind of video before on my channel, or if you're new. So yeah, let's get this started. So first up on the PS Plus games that are free is Deus Ex Mankind Divided on the PS4, which for anyone who doesn't know what this game is, it's a first-person action stealth RPG game where some of your choices that you do in this game affects how the story, or at least the world around you, is changed. And it's a game where augments is basically a bad thing, because some people view it as like a not natural human thing to have, and even then, some people aren't fitted at all to have augments because there's problems with it. So there happens to be a terrorist group that's going around causing havoc, trying to sort of make their statement on their idea of having augments and who is that actual superior. So you play as a man who's going out to stop him, pretty much. And depending how you do it, can either make people view augments as a good thing or a bad thing. Next up on the list, which for anyone who's a fan of Batman the Telltale series is gonna be out on PS4 for free, which is, as far as I know, it's just Season 1, so that's the story, if I remember correctly, about Two-Face, and somehow, if you don't know about the Telltale games, it's a game where, or at least with this one, you're gonna be playing as Batman, but you also get to take place as Bruce. So you sort of have to decide how you want to solve the problems happening in like Arkham City. Do you want to be the big tough Batman who punches criminals, or potentially should be killing them? Or do you want to be Bruce and making a name for yourself because apparently something bad's about the Bruce's family, or Wayne family. Bruce, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not entirely a Batman fan, but the game itself, from what I've seen, it is an interesting game to try, because I think Telltales have now been making better games with their story instead of pretty much the same thing over and over. So yeah, these are the games for PS4 for free if you're interested. So the next games that are going to be free is on PS3 for anyone who still haven't had it like I do. The first one is Sacred 3, which is, I don't know if you've gotten to play either Path of Exile or Diablo 3, but pretty much Sacred 3 is that sort of gameplay where it's top-down action beating shit. I have no clue what. As far as I know, in Sacred 3, I guess you're trying to win in a sort of arena for glory of some kind. I don't know why, but yeah, and I'm not sure if there's loot, but as far as I tell, it might just be a kind of Diablo-esque game where you're just supposed to be good with whatever class that you pick and figure out how to win, I think, each arena of sorts and just not die. And it's also multiplayer too. So yeah, that's a Diablo-esque game for anyone who happens to want to play that. Now the next game on PS3 is going to be the Book of Unwritten Tales 2, which this seems like a silly sort of point-and-click game, which I guess it was so good, or at least so funny, that they made the second one more over the top, I guess? But if anything, I'm not a point-and-click kind of person, but it definitely seems like a silly game to play. So yeah, and I'm not sure what the game's about. I can't really say much about it. It's just, I just know it's silly. From like the trailer that I've seen, I'm like, I probably want to play it just because it's funny. Because I think there's like, I don't know, like a small pink horse or something? I have no clue what that animal is. But yeah, it's a fun little game for point and click. Okay, now on to the PS Vita game, which is also going to be in PS4, which these two games seem very interesting, especially this last one. Psychopath's Mandatory Happiness, which is the first one, is basically a visual a visual novel that's taking place in its own story, because Psycho-Pass is an actual anime already, and Mandatory Happiness has some new characters, and the story of it is somehow intertwined with the show somehow. I don't know. I've not seen the anime, but it's been on my list of things that seemed interesting to want to watch. So yeah, so it's a visual novel, and from what I can tell from the story, I guess the show has something to do with people's thoughts and memories being watched, or what's the word? I'm brain farting here. I don't know why I want to say mandatory, but that's not the word at all. Basically as viewed at any given point, I think. I don't know. Point being, it seems interesting, and I think somehow you, the player, are part of the story, I guess. And you can either get the good or bad ending, as far as I know. There might be more endings, but as far as I can tell from the trailer, they just said there's a bad and true ending. So yeah, interesting visual novel game that I kind of wish I had time. If anything, I might just play on my own, but at the same time, I kind of want to record it. At this point, I kind of record a lot of visual novels, to be honest. But yeah, Psycho-Pass, for anyone who's a fan of anime, and also could confirm or deny anything I say about this show in the comments below, please. Now, next up, and the last game that's going to be on PlayStation for free is Uncanny Valley, which this game seems most promising for me to want to play, because I'm going to fuck up a lot, I'm going to tell you right now. Basically, the story of this game, and the genre of this game, is a survival horror adventure game that it kind of reminds me of, like, they're trying to do the old Resident Evil sort of survival horror, so there's some puzzles here and there you have to do, but you also gotta make sure you don't run out of resources. There are enemies in this game, but resources are scarce, so you probably don't want to fight too often. But pretty much, I guess you're some security guard that just recently got hired to this facility, place of some sort, and there's a lot of things to this game, but it's like you have to check the perimeter of the whole place, and you sort of just end up stumbling across some strange things going on in this place, and depending on what sort of side missions you do, what sort of places you check out, who you interact with, could affect how the story unfolds. Because I guess there's multiple endings, because either you, the character, could die, or the side characters around you will end up being killed in some way. And like, God, I could keep talking about this game, but seriously, it seems interesting. Go play it, or watch me when I play. I'm probably going to stream it. But yeah, it's the most interesting game out of all of these. So if anything, I'm excited for Deus Ex and Uncanny Valley to play. And so yeah, that's all the PS Plus games free that are coming out for this month. Now to nonsense that I want to talk about. That happened to the last year, because it's certainly been great so far. So 2017's been a strange year for me, because I kind of went to 2017 with 25 subscribers, and it was also the year I started to know about VidMe, and ever since then I found a lot of content creators and people that I want to check out hopefully this year, and people that I want to keep supporting still this year. I might have them pop up somewhere, probably on this side, just like scrolling by all the people I want to check out, and I've already checked out, because they're entertaining people, and there's people that just seem interesting enough that I want to check out, just haven't found time, if that makes any sense. But yeah, like, ever since I found VidMe, it's been interesting to, I don't know how to explain it. It's been interesting to be with VidMe, because the thing was, at the end of the year, VidMe's ended up being cancelled, and so finding people might be hard for me this year and onwards, but it's just, I don't know, it's just like the experience and like watching how the community grows. I really don't know how to explain it. It's just an interesting thing to see, and the thing was, during 2017, being with VidMe also, it's just like, I started to grow on my channel, all of a sudden, and then I don't know why, but like, I started to do visual novels just for the heck of it, just see how that goes. It was gonna be like a one-time thing, but I don't know if it's like the visual novel I chose or what. But all of a sudden I started getting more subs, sort of more than usual, and then all of a sudden, gosh, I started also getting contacted by some developers who play their demo, which is something I've never gotten to do, so it was a strange thing. I'm like, a developer wants to talk to me? I don't have many people right now, but I'm slightly growing. And yeah, it's a cool thing to see, to actually be noticed by game developers. Not that many, but it's just, still, it's cool enough as is. And even though I've had one developer even contact me to help them a little bit, to give them information on their demo that I got to play, which it was Lithe, which honestly, hopefully he comes out at some point. If not, please go check out the demo. Or maybe my playthrough of it. It's an interesting visual novel, I guess. But yeah, it's just, ever since then I'm like, because the thing was, I also never found playing visual novels interesting until I finally got around to playing one. I'm like, these are actually fun. And so yeah, so it just went hand in hand with people for some reason liking me playing visual novels. I don't know why. And me just enjoying them in general. Yeah. And the other thing was like, for the first time I actually was given games by people that weren't, or people that, I don't know, in my case, strangers. Because typically I would have been given a game by like a friend or family, but to be given by people I've never actually met in person, it's a weird thing, because now I have games that I'm like, I need to find room on my channel to record all these games. I'm like, it's not a whole lot, but more than I would typically get during a year. So I'm like, don't know what to do with these games. And so yes, it's amazing to see that people find me interesting enough to give me games now. I don't know why. Some of the games were, well, one person's giving me a game. I don't know why. They just had games. It was like, hey, here you go. Here's 2 games. Cause why not? I don't know why, but here you go. And then I've been given some games for like Christmas, even though I've not exactly done much for these 2 content creators, but they're like, here you go. Here's the game. Have fun for. It's like, thank you for doing what you've done for us, I guess. But yeah, it's strange to be given games by people I don't know. And even then, I also was given a game by a developer, Argent Games. Also the same developer who was the first person to contact me to play their demo. So yeah, it's just strange, but cool to see. And then the other thing was like, for the first time I was given money by, well, it was one of the content creators that's given me a game, or I might as well just say something like, they're propping up here probably, but like, I just don't know the words to really say, but it's just like, thank you for all of you guys who've been around. Oh my god, there you go. Not now. Where was I? Dog distracted me. But yeah, it's a strange thing to see, and like, for the fact that I went from 20-some subs on YouTube and pretty much ended up catching up with VidMe with the same amount, to unfortunately having VidMe close, but having my channel go from, again, from like 20 some sort of amount of subscribers to 400. I've only done this for 3 years now. Yeah, it's been 3 years now, sort of, now, I think. My, like, channel anniversary is, like, in April. So, yeah. But it's just, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't, like, the only comments I've been getting lately has just only been about Camp Buddy, which honestly is quite annoying, having to answer the same question over and over. Some sort of question that's similar to another question about Camp Buddy, or acting like I'm supposed to be some sort of developer of the game. I don't know how to fix the game for you. I'm not a developer of the game. But it's just like, other than that, it's just like, hey, that's the only comments I get typically, but it's just like, if you're watching this up to this point, I highly doubt, but if you are, you can tell me in the comments below what it is you enjoy about my videos. I don't understand what I'm doing. I've been, because like even then, like with 2017, I also started recently just streaming on my PC every now and then, which I'm still figuring. I think I finally figured out how to stream perfectly on my computer without any like frame drops or skipping of the stream. I think I figured it out. I'm not entirely sure. As of this video, I think we're gonna be streaming soon. I think. Because I think it's yesterday by the time this probably comes out, because it's probably coming out on Tuesday, the same day that the PS Plus games come out, I think. But yeah, I think I figured out streaming. But it's just 2017 is just like, I don't know, it's just exciting to see how well that's gone. And even then with my art, because I've only done pixel art for a year now, and I've like only now started looking back at my art, and I'm like, I'm getting somewhere now. I'm starting to get to a point where I kind of like my art longer than a day or a minute. 'Cause some art I've been looking at that I've done for my videos, I'm like, I actually like this. I can't stop looking at it. There's still problems with my art though, but it's just like, it's at a point where I can at least enjoy more now. So yeah, so if anything, if I have a New Year's resolution for this year, hopefully I could do regular digital art, because I'm not great at it, but I want to do good with it so that at some point I could animate in that way too. And then if there's anything else, hopefully I can find more time to like, I want to say I have more time to do stuff, but I'm like, as of this video, at some point you might start seeing, game guides and, game reviews, because my brother and KinTailFox both suggested that basically towards the end of last year. They were like, you should do this. I think you'd be great at it. I'd watch it and be like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. I've thought of it before when I first started my channel. I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, this is super long. This is like 2017's brought a lot of things for me to think about and a lot of things for me to do. And if I still have a bunch of videos I need to get out for this year that occurred either 2 years ago or last year. Now, technically, because it's like January now. So technically last year. So yeah, it's just like, I can't imagine what sort of thing is going to happen this year, because it still surprises me that there's people still subscribing to my channel almost daily, and my view count I've noticed slowly increasing per video, because instead of having like 1 or 2 views or none on a video when it comes out, I'm starting to see like 3 or 5 or even up to 10 or even more if it's a visual novel. I don't know why. Because again, I don't know what I'm doing. What is making my videos entertaining for you guys? I don't understand. But yeah, it's just, I really don't know what to say. But besides, thank you for the things you've done. And just, I can only imagine how 2018 might go. Besides, of course, some things America not going great. But yeah, it's just so strange, and with 500 subs coming up at some point soon, I would imagine, being how quickly I'm growing. Maybe you guys could suggest something in the comments below for me to do, because I don't know what to do for 500 subs. I'm thinking maybe plan a day for us all to play a game or something during stream? I don't know. But that's like the only idea I could think of, because I don't know what to do. I'm not a good goal planner. So yeah, if you guys got any ideas, it'd be great if you could tell me in the comments below, along with why the fuck are you guys enjoying my videos to subscribe. I don't know. I'm just doing stupid stuff that sometimes I feel like I sound bored, but I'm having fun. I don't know. I'm doing stuff. So yeah, if you guys, because I need to end this now because it's too long, I think. But just a lot of things happened in 2017 that I'm just thankful for. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, I guess, if you watched all the way to this point, hit the like button. If you guys got, fucking the outro. I mean, I guess if you want to subscribe to my stupid forgetfulness, got the subscribe button, I guess. To be notified of any videos I make. If you got anything to say in the comments below, like what I suggested, like why the fuck are you watching my videos? I don't understand what I'm doing. Tell me in the comments, please. Maybe tell me what your guys' New Year's resolutions are in the comments too, so I could see what you guys might be doing this year. And yeah. And hopefully you guys could go check out the people I had popping up over here that I found that I think are interesting, and people that I still need to get around to watching myself. But yeah, go check them out too. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video, comrades.